Now let's talk about the European contender. Remember, Airbus is listed in the European Euronext market. It's got the code AIR, and it's a combination of these various subsidiaries that it absorbed over time. So it's a real European venture, and you could argue it had undue benefit from its relationship with the European airlines. But whatever, it is now a fully fledged operator in this space and makes the same fabulous planes, the Airbus A330s and all the others that people have flown on. Headquartered and based in Leiden, but with manufacturing facilities all over the show. 62.6 billion euros of market cap, price earnings ratio of 86.24, dividend yield 1.67. That sounds like a kind of temporary turbulence related to earnings in recent times.
Yeah, so their earnings have been under a lot of pressure in recent times, but again, I think it is temporary. So if you look at 1 year forward PE consensus is about PE of about 25. 2 years out, you're down to about 18. So that brings it right back in line with I suppose the estimates, but certainly they have had a bit of an earnings wobble recently.
Let's look at the share chart. So again, you can expect that the same kind of order flow is coming through. It looks good to me.
Yeah.
What else can we say about them?
No, it's yeah, certainly. I mean, as you said, like the order flow is absolutely critical for this. So they have had some contracts delayed, and I think the market is expecting them to be able to get the earnings line right, and so there is a lot baked into the share price at the moment. If they stumble and if they don't get things right, if those earnings don't start coming through in the next couple of quarters, I think you are going to see the stock under a little bit of pressure. But certainly, I mean, something that we haven't talked about is also the innovation that these companies are going through. So I mean, we were talking about just off air. The Airbus actually got it's a division. It's called A Cubed that sits in Silicon Valley, and they're actually piloting, well, they're piloting, but they are pioneering a new type of travel between San Jose and San Francisco, which is essentially going to...
Which is about an hour by car or something, maybe?
Like with traffic, let's call it in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an automated taxi. So we talk about automated driving, with the autonomous cars coming in. I mean, they are saying by 2020 they will have a working commercializable model of an automated aircraft.
So which it's going to be some little pod you jump into, like a little mini helicopter, and then up you go.
Two people go up. You'll go from San Francisco to San Jose in 20 minutes, and you'll land.
What kind of propulsion technology are we talking about? Not a propeller-based thing. Is it a jet?
I'm not sure if it's a jet or a propeller. I don't actually know. I know it does rotate.
And it'll fly a set route, so there won't be any air traffic control problems.
They say that's one of the most challenging things with autonomous air travel is that obviously when you're a car, it's you've got time to react. You don't need to look quite as far forward. Trucks obviously with the inertia do have to be a little bit more advanced, but aircraft, when you suddenly have to dodge birds and other aircraft, it takes a lot of processing power, a lot of AI to
Speaking
get
of
that
this
right.
kind of technology, let's have a quick aside. You've probably seen going around the internet this week has been a little clip that Elon Musk posted about how SpaceX has in mind to do commercial travel between different points on the globe under 30 minutes. So you jump into this little thing like a SpaceX Falcon X rocket, it takes off, flies you to Shanghai from New York, for example, and then lands the rocket like that, as they do. So that sounds pretty exciting. I don't know what portion of the travel market would be up for whatever that's going to cost, because it sounds like it could be pricey.
But get anywhere on Earth, I think, in under 30 minutes.
Sounds
that's
attractive.
Like unbelievable. So certainly, I mean, this is an industry that can be, influenced by disruption as well. It is an incredibly complex industry, but sometimes simple ideas can disrupt everything.
Okay, so back to Airbus. It's got the same underlying fundamentals as Boeing. It's got the same split of military versus commercial. It's got all of its new planes like the A350 under development, the mega A380. Hot or not? It seems to me that if you like the outlook generally for the industry, you've got to be hot on this one too.
Yeah, I think, again, because it's kind of operating as one of the duopoly, I would probably go Boeing over Airbus at the moment, just because, as I said, there's a lot baked into the share price at the moment. You've kind of got the appreciation and it's expensive. So how much better are they going to have to do to really propel that to the next level? I think maybe just a little bit expensive. Let's see them deliver on their kind of strategy. Okay. And then potentially buy or try and buy on a pullback. So I probably won't be hot at current share prices, but it is an exciting company. They do say that, what do they call it, revenue per passenger mile. They will grow larger than Boeing in the next next 5 years. So they are a little bit behind. They're about 20% behind.
But what you're saying is not hot for now.
Not hot for now.
I'm going to edge it and say hot.
Let's see.